Hey everybody, welcome back to the Sedona International Film Festival. We're in our 31st year. You all, it is Wednesday afternoon. I cannot believe how quickly this is going by. This is my favorite time of year, and I want to give a huge shout out to all the volunteers that make this festival possible. Without these volunteers, it wouldn't be nearly as much fun for all the filmmakers that show up for us. And of course, all the shuttling services around town, they don't get enough attention of bringing all the people back and forth and keeping the traffic at bay in Sedona. So thank you very, very much, and I'm welcoming once again another beautiful set of filmmakers in the seat. Please introduce yourselves and your film.
Sure. So I play Matt Dallas. Oh no,
I don't play Matt Dallas.
I am Matt Dallas.
Some days you do. Some days you do.
Some days I do.
Just a play a doctor on TV.
It's my favorite character.
Oh wow. I play Daryl Sparks in our film, which is titled Sheepdog.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm Stephen Graham. I'm the writer, director, producer, and the star of the film.
Okay, so tell us what the film is about.
Sure. So the film is based on a 13-year journey that Matt and I embarked upon. Researching and developing, meeting with veterans, military veterans, mental health workers, Gold Star families, all across the country, and it basically follows a decorated combat veteran that is treatment adverse, and he's at the beginning of the film he's court ordered into treatment, and at the same time his father-in-law is released from prison and shows up on his doorstep and shows him that he must put himself back together. And so this is the first film that deals with, that explores trauma with a focus on post-traumatic growth, which is known as PTG. And we were able to really inform the story by the work that we put in on the road over these years and just getting it right.
Congratulations. That's a lot. And I've worked with veterans a lot, so thank you for putting this out there. I don't even like to call it PTSD. I call it PTS because it's not a disorder.
Mm-hmm.
So you just screened.
Yes.
You're at SPAC? You're at the Performing Arts Center?
No,
or what
we were
theater
at the
Mary Fisher?
Not Mary Fisher, the other.
Alice Sheldon?
Alice Sheldon. Yeah.
How
we screened
was
at Harkins on Friday.
So it is screening again. We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
How was this audience?
Incredible. I mean, you know.
It was phenomenal. I mean, we had some mental health workers in there, a lot of Vietnam veterans, and so to be able to sit with them afterwards and hear sort of the impact that the film had on them and the way that they felt seen and ways that they hadn't never been seen before, and how important this film and the message was to them was really powerful and moving for us and why we do it.
Yeah, like when you get to the Q&A part of it, and a lot of folks that stand up and share their stories that have served their country, it's the most gratifying part of this journey. You know, I having just screened, there was Vietnam veterans that came up to me and said after 50, 60 years, I finally feel seen and heard. And, you know, we'll have mental health workers. We have a retired psychiatrist that came up to me in the lobby and was just like, that is the most accurate depiction that we've seen. And that means a lot to us because, you know, oftentimes people, when they hear about a 13-year journey, they always ask, like, what was the hardest part? Like, you must have wanted to quit. And, you know, for us, the hardest part was getting it right. You know, the responsibility that all the men and women that shared their stories with us across the country and bearing the weight of that responsibility was getting it right to honor their service and sacrifice. And that's all we hope to have done with this film. And, you know, we always say that if we can save a single life with Sheepdog, it'll be the greatest Hollywood success story.
I don't even know how to respond to that because all I really want to do is cry from positive emotion. So thank you, because that is the power of art. And we need more of it. And we need more things that are uplifting and showing like we can get through this together as a community instead of looking at it like that's your problem, right? Over there, far away from us. Thank you. And I mean it. Thank you for being here, and thank you for putting this up on screen, and thank you for working 13 years to make this happen. That is a labor of love, and keep doing this because you didn't lose your why. You stayed with the correct why. You didn't change your mind in the middle of the stream, right? Um, I don't even want to bring this up, but I know Pat called you and said, "Welcome to the festival." What was that like?
Well, I was the one who received the call. It was, it was emotional in that, like, so Matt's in Arizona, and we really wanted to bring the film to Arizona, and so this meant a lot, and it meant a lot also because, on Friday when we're screening, we have sort of like the who's who of mental health, the VA, different, different veterans associations, veteran service organizations attending as well, because there's a high population of even Vietnam veterans here. So it means everything to us. So to receive that call, I could hear in his voice how much it meant to him to have a film like this here and represent the community. And so this was, for us, we were like, we'll be there. We will be there. And it's been an honor, and, we're thrilled.
Thank you. Truly, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Stay tuned. Follow the hashtag Sedona Film Fest. You're going to be able to see more of this type of content, plus everything else that's going on here in Sedona. If you follow that hashtag, and make sure you get in the rush line, because I bet it's sold out for your next showing. Get in the rush line for this one, especially if there's anybody in your life that is touched with any part of post-traumatic stress. It would be a really, really good film for you to see that there's a big win if you power through it. Thank you.
We'll see you Friday.
Yes, you will. See you soon.